Let's kick off this episode with me getting 86 hit points, and let's see if I got myself another combat. Alright, 101 combats, awesome. Hello everyone, and welcome to episode number 22 of the Ultimate Ironman series. Spiritual Wars task has now been completed, and I've made about 250k in up cash in total, which is actually really nice, and I've also managed to pick up myself a hard Cusco, so let's see if we can do it. Alright, so let's say Blackmill. Oh, actually, this is really easy, so let's start completing it. So what I decided to do next is going to be to complete the Trouble Brain minigame. Now, the easiest way for me to do this without risking to lose my items is just going to be to that at Zora. So I'm going to go into that now, and I'll see you guys once I'm done with the task. The Trouble Brewing task has been completed, so I just have one more task to complete, which is going to be travel to Nirvana Island, which is going to be really easy to do. So as soon as I'm done, we're going to go get ourselves the rewards. All the media and tasks in the Martini Achievement Diaries have been completed, so let's go get ourselves the rewards. Here's the Martini Lakes 2 that I got for the rewards, and as always the design looks really nice, so let's use this XP line that I got on Harbler and I should be able to get 62. Alright, so there we go. Alright, there's 62 Harbler, so let's see what unlocks. Alright, so nothing. The next thing that I'm going to start working on is going to be completing all the Kintara and medium tasks, so I'll see you guys once I'm done. Making the super anti-poison is going to be my last task that I need to do to complete all the Kintara and medium tasks, so let's do that real quick and we should be able to complete the task. And I'm all done, so let's go pick up the rewards. Here's the upgraded headband. It actually looks really cool, way much better than the previous one, and I've also already used the lamp on Harbler, so let's move on and we'll see what I'm going to do next. So I've just missed the level up, and that was 88 range, so I'm one level closer towards 99. The Black Demon task has now been completed, so let's go grab ourselves a new task. For the next task, I got myself 130 gargoyles. The gargoyles task has now been completed, and I've picked up myself a hard Cusco, so let's start completing it and we'll see what we get. So sadly I couldn't complete this Cusco again, so let's grab ourselves a new task and hopefully we get something nice. For the next task I get myself some Dagonauts, so let's go get ourselves some more medium Cuscos. I've just picked up the first medium Cusco of the task, so let's go complete it and we'll see what I get. Alrighty, so this should be the roar here, so hopefully we get something nice because this Cusco took forever to complete, so let's see what we get. And with the Slayer level up, and I'm now 78 Slayers, so just 2 more levels till I can boost for a whip. The Dagonaut task is now completed, so let's get something new. And for the next task, we'll get ourselves 140 Spiritual Warriors. Just finished the Blood Bowl task and I managed to pick up myself a hard Cusco towards the end of the task, so we can complete the first step, so let's start completing this Cusco. And the luck with these clues has just been horrible, can't even complete a single hard Cusco, so let's go grab ourselves a new task and hopefully we get ourselves a Cusco that we can complete. Alrighty, naive, so hopefully you gave me some Hellhounds, so let's see what we get. And I get myself 145 Blue Dragons, so let's get ourselves some Prayer XP. I've just finished up making myself 10k more Bar Bolts because I ran out, and while I was making the Bar Bolts I got myself 71 Fletching, and I should now be able to make myself the Dragonstone Bolts, so let's check that out real quick. Alright, so let's see, Bolts. Alright, there we go, so I can now make him, so let's get back to Slayer. Here's the next range level up, and I'm now 89 range. This is going to be the moment of truth. Will I get myself some 3rd age items, or will I get myself some more junk? Let's find out. Next task that I got is to kill 75 Inkus, which is going to be a quick task, so let's go start completing it. A quick task of Inkus has been completed, so let's go get something new. For the new task I got myself 184 Kuras, which is actually not that bad of a task, it's pretty good for XP, so let's go start completing it. The Courage task has not been completed, so let's grab ourselves a new task. For the next task I get myself more Spiritual Warriors, such a great task to get because you get so much money from it. The Spiritual Warriors task has now been completed, and I managed to get myself a few hard Cuscos, but sadly I couldn't complete them, so I'm going to continue working on Slayer, and I don't really want to bore you guys too much with the same old Slayer clips, so what I'm going to do is I'm only going to show you guys the clips of me completing Cuscos, as well as me leveling up my range and my Slayer, so I'll be back right before I'm about to hit 80 Slayer. Guys, the big moment is finally here. I'm just one Hellhound away from hitting 80 Slayer. I've been waiting for this for so long, so let's kill these Hellhounds and let's get ourselves 80 Slayer. Here it is guys, 80 Slayer has just been hit and I've now completed the second big goal that I've set for myself. Now that I've got 80 Slayer, I've unlocked the neck rolls and I can now get those for my Slayer assignments. And the most important thing of course is I can now finally boost for that Abyssal Whip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and first give myself the Abyssal Whip, and then after that we're going to go and get ourselves some Dragon Boots. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do after that, so we'll decide then. So let's go get ourselves the whip. It's about time that I get the whip guys. It took me a whole 8 days of grinding to get it. I was little about to give up on day like 3 or 4, but I kept going and I finally got the whip. And I've also got myself the Dragon Boots, which is really nice. I really love the old schoolish look for the Dragon Boots. It looks really cool. Now what I decided to do next is I want to get myself a fire cape, and I've actually never legitly got myself the fire cape due to the fact that the only times that I got myself the fire cape was during RS2, and during that time there was just a lot of OP gear like Storm Armadillo, Divine, Poncho, so I had all of that, and pretty much it was almost AFK-able to do Jad with all that armor because Poncho had a just pretty much crazy mage defense bonus, and if you protect it from range you can pretty much almost AFK Jad with that, so it's just way too easy. Storm Armadillo was just crazy OP, so it's just way too easy to do Jad on RS2. Now like I said, I've never really legitimately attempted it, so this is going to be pretty much my first legit attempt for fire cape, so let's see how I do guys. As you guys just seen, I've gotten extremely lucky and I did manage to give myself the fire cape after all on my first legit attempt. Now I did have a different gear for the previous clips due to the fact that I've tried it out with the previous gear that I showed you guys, but about halfway through I realized that I won't really have enough parapons to get to Jad, so I pretty much just went out, restocked, and I did it with this gear. Now I actually decided to buy myself a crystal shield, which was actually really helpful for the caves. Most likely if I did not have the crystal shield towards the end, I most likely would have probably died. But the best thing is that I actually managed to pull through and I got myself the fire cape. Now a while back, if you guys can remember, I've set myself 3 big goals to achieve. The first goal was to give myself the full Gutton sets, which I got extremely lucky on, and then I had to spend too much time to get it, which saved me a lot of time. The second goal was to give myself the whip, which I finally now got, and the third final goal was to get myself a Prince Black Dragon pet. Now when I set myself the goal to get the Prince Black Dragon pets, I never really expected to get myself the full Gutton set, the fire cape, and the whip, so from now on I'm never even going to step into the wilderness because this is just too much to risk, and honestly I don't even know what I'll do if I lose all of these items. So what I decided to do instead of getting the Prince Black Dragon is to get myself one of the pets either from Zora or from God Wars bosses, because I am planning to do a lot of bosses later on as well as Zora. Of course the main thing for me before I start Zora is to get myself a Trident, which I'll really need. Another huge goal that I had in mind when I started playing on the Ultimate Ironman account was to get myself 99 Slayer. Now I know this is a huge goal and I honestly don't know if I can actually manage to achieve it especially on an Ultimate Ironman account, is going to be really hard, especially to compete against the top slayers because they play way much more than me. But summer's coming up and I really think I do stand a chance if I put a lot of effort into it. Now, I had this goal since pretty much the early days when I played in 2007, and so I've always dreamed of getting 99 Slayer. So what I decided to do now, guys, is I'm going to just stick to Slayer all the way till 99. Now I'm going to take a break at 87 to get myself a Trident. Now this is going to be really difficult for me to say, but most likely there won't be any regular Ultimate Ironman progress videos out for a very long time, at least until the point that I get myself 87 Slayer, and then after that I'm going to keep going all the way till 99 Slayer. So once I hit 87 Slayer, expect a video of me doing a ton of solos. So hopefully I manage to give myself a blowpipe, which I might use for Slayer, but most likely I'll just stick to melee because it's going to be the best way to do it. Just the fact that I can also do loot from 1000 while I'm doing Slayer with the whip, because with melee I can actually AFK a lot of the Slayer task, and with range I can't. So I'll see what I'm gonna do. Now what's fastest is what I'm going to switch to. Now like I mentioned to you guys, sorry that there won't be any videos out for quite a while. What I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to try to do at least a wrap-up video every week or 2 weeks to pretty much show you guys all the things that I achieved throughout these 2 weeks. So it's going to be a short video consisting of maybe like a couple minutes of length, and in that video of course I'm going to tell you guys of what I achieved throughout these 2 weeks. So hopefully you guys will be happy with those and expect a lot of loot from 1000 videos. So hopefully that will also, you know, keep you guys entertained while I work on 99 Slayer. I hope you guys can understand why I decided to do this. I really wanted to achieve this goal, and like I said, if I don't achieve it now, I'll never be able to do it and I'm going to regret it later on. So with all of that being said, I'm going to wrap up this episode, guys, but before I do, I would like to give a massive thanks to every single person who has been supporting me on this series. When I started making this series, I've never even expected to get 100 subscribers, but I'm actually really close to getting 2k subscribers right now, and it almost brings a tear to my eye seeing you guys' amazing support. You guys always PM me with great feedback on how I can improve my videos. You guys always say on how you guys enjoy my videos, and a lot of you guys also say that these series pretty much made you guys want to make an Ironman or even start playing old school RuneScape, and this is so amazing to hear. It's always great to hear that players actually got motivation from YouTube to start playing RuneScape again. And that is it for this episode, guys. Huge thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. If you guys made it all the way to this point, be sure to comment down below them gains.